Hello, hello! I want to show you how to beat the new meta deck. This deck I've been playing like, I don't know, 20 games today and maybe around 10 games for this deck from like 3-4 different person. The first one I saw using it was him right here, and then I copied it to learn it and I beat him in a mirror match. So then I decided to go over to the Arcanite and try to find a way how to beat this deck with the Arcanite. What I'm talking about right here is Magma. We're gonna have a standard opening here, pretty much middle position. I want to keep him clumped up. Then we're gonna bring in our Phosphorus in the back line. So the deck I'm talking about, you can see it right here. It's Mystic, Magma, Toxic, 5 Earth, 5 Bulwark. Really strong deck. The 5 Earth are really strong with the 5 Bulwark, providing a ton of CC, and then 2 Berserkers are coming in. Ripelands and Great the Monk here to bring in the damage, and also the Technoleech on the Ripelands. So second round we're able to sustain with the Ripelands, which is super important. Every win counts. Really, really nice. We're gonna put our Scoriox right here into the corner, and then actually decide to bring into the left side. Maybe here, maybe there. And I wasn't sure where to put him, so I put him right in front of the clump of units. The goal was here to actually have all of the units be affected by the AoE damage of the Scoriox. But we can fast forward a little bit. It didn't really work out as I hope it would. And basically Scoriox is just taking nothing down, focusing the Singe right here. He gets too many shields from the Mystics, and it's not really working out. So then, this might have won us the match, right? I'm not sure if we could have done without it. It looked pretty decisively in the end, but we're able to get Bloom. Big misplay by our opponent. Probably hasn't played a lot versus Arcanite, because if you have, you know that it's all about Bloom. And since we're able to get 4 Bloom here, putting that on Scoriox, Scoriox is gonna have a lot of damage. So I decided to put those Bulwarks into the front. My Lulura is all the way on the left. Hopefully only not getting attacked by all the Berserkers, because then he's gonna get focused down too fast. And yeah, perfectly just focused by the monk here, which is nice. We're gonna be able to go on the ground and keep our guy alive. He doesn't hit anything with his ability, but that's fine. Scoriox again doing no damage to the clump of Bulwarks here in the middle. So, well, I tried it out, so you don't have to. That doesn't work. Our Furiox has a really nice line down here towards all the units, so we're able to clean up a fair amount of enemies. And then now the Scoriox Bloom kicks in, and he just does so much damage with his auto hits. You can see it right here. Just bursting down everything. And as soon as we get Lifesteal on him, he might be able to survive this if he doesn't get CC'd. Fast forwarding to the next round. Let's see what we do. We actually decided to bring Scoriox into the corner, into his safest position. Because like I said, if he has Lifesteal, and also if he's in this corner, he's not going to be able to be bursted down, because in this corner only 3 units can... like 3 normal sized units can attack you. Moving the camera too fast. Like, they're gonna position here, and all the other units out here are gonna just wait their turn. And so this is a really good positioning for a Scoriox if there is no rogue in the enemy team. We're gonna also, this is also a key thing in this matchup, we're gonna bring Technoleech up, but with the ability to reduce grit and resolve. This means after like 3-4 casts, basically all the grit and resolve that the Earth is providing is gonna be gone. And so we're denying a lot with this. Second augment is gonna be the stacking resistances. And then we have attack speed on the Furiox, because we already have damage, so we don't need the pure damage augment and just come in with the attack speed augment. We can fast forward a little bit. We can see our positioning is pretty nice for our resistances to stack up. Also, it's nice that both of our carries are attacking the same target, giving us way more damage. Furiox still alive. With our positioning, our Furiox gets stunned, but we just have to take that. It's not the end of the world. Furiox right here might be able to burst down the Ripelands, and our Phosphorus is still very healthy. Alrighty, so we won this round. Did a lot of good damage, 330 damage, 330 life left on our enemy. Now we're finally bringing in the Lifesteal Augments, which is also give our Phosphorus a lot of survivability. And then we're also gonna bring our tanks back to the front line. So Cardaloo is now into the back line. And basically what I'm trying to do here is block in my Phosphorus. My Phosphorus otherwise just runs out and is in the middle of everything, but because we bring our tanks here, they're able to block his movement a little bit, and he's not gonna run away that fast. Enemy decides to reposition onto this side. Doesn't really work out in his favor. Our Phosphorus still able to sneak around here, able to get in the middle and actually attacking the guy with Invulnerable, the augment that our opponent so favored over Bloom. And Phosphorus is just taking off. He gets stunned here, but before his cast, so that's good. He's gonna cast right away. And now our Furiox just has a perfect line into a lot of enemies, being able to sustain himself with the casts. There's quite a lot of enemies on him, so he might be taken down here. And now it's all up to our Furiox with the Lifesteal, with the Bloom, just doing so much damage. Look at that. And the more Bloom gives him basically Omega power, and the more Omega power he has, because he or she is Arcanite, will do a lot of damage when he activates his Omega and does AoE damage to the enemies. The more Omega power, the more AoE damage. So we're pretty sure with our positioning here. We just want to lock in Phosphorus more on this side so he doesn't run out here again, but Reda goes down here. We're gonna try to do that. But basically we're just slapping on augments. This one is also really nice versus fighters and also versus this team, giving us some grid. All our team here buffing our Phosphorus even more. I think I might even bring in a second one, but because it feels so good to give your Phosphorus even more tanky stats. Bringing in the Biogenic Suppressor on our Lulura over here. He has the 2 Biogenic Suppressors. And we're just hoping that our enemy doesn't position his Berserkers there, because then they would just snipe our Lulura. Let's fast forward a little bit. Also our Ranger has full weapon, full armor. Will do a lot of damage. He positions his Berserkers there, but we got lucky and actually just the Monk here is attacking us, which manages our Lulura manages to stay alive, and with him also the 2 augments we slapped on him, because the Biogenic Suppressor would otherwise be gone with the Lulura. Really nice here. Our Cardaloo is able to tank them a lot. We get stunned, but it doesn't matter anymore. Our Phosphorus is stacked up for Bloom, stacking resistances. Enemy has no more grid and resolve because of our Techno Leecher. And now it's cleanup time. Phosphorus is gonna stay alive. Range is gonna do so much damage, and Furiox is gonna finish it off. GG, well played. That's how you beat that new deck. Yeah. Peace out.